Today is the 8th day of the 46th Novitiate Program, and we are gathered here for the morning Dhamma talk. The topic of the day is the benefits of meditation. I think you're already experiencing the benefits of meditation. So in this discussion, I would be taking you more into practical aspect of meditation and how we have to do meditation, and I will be letting you to experience the benefits while we are doing the meditative mindful activities. So when it comes to meditation, there are various techniques, and you all have followed various techniques, and already you should be knowing the benefits of the techniques, and also you should have heard about, now throughout the discussion, our Venerable Bhantes were discussing the benefits of the meditation. So the main benefit is to free from suffering and to have a peaceful life, and to have a emancipated state of the mind. If we say emancipated state of the mind, so then it's the emancipation, we can simply say, when we have to use the words. So it's simply how we can have a peaceful and joyful life. I think, I hope that that is everybody's the idea and the purpose of practicing meditation. And based on our last discussions, and you all mentioned that you all are going back to your other activities, and there, what you want is to have a peaceful life and also a meaningful life. That's what Lord Buddha was mentioning as Attuppanayika Dhamma. So the life which you have to lead, the life which you have to live is, first you have to have it should be a beneficial one for yourself as well as others. So that's why the Lord Buddha has mainly discussed about the Satipatthana Sutta, 4 stages of mindfulness. So today I will be mainly focusing on how we can practice mindfulness in some of the main day-to-day activities. As example, and we have already practiced how we can be mindful while we are sitting. And also I will be taking you to do walking meditation, mindful walking, and some more time. And also mindful listening, that is, now you are at the stage of mindful listening meditation. So which means now you are mindfully listening to the talk. If you are not mindful, what's happening? Your mind will be dragged to some other things and you will miss the points which we are discussing here. So which means right now, in this moment, mindful listening is happening. And also I will do some mindful metta meditation with you all. And that is the most important thing, right? How to have when it comes to have a peaceful mind and non-agitated mind. And also I will be letting you to practice mindful eating meditation. So And then we can discuss about how we can be mindful with our emotions, feelings, and then to have how can we handle a problem, how we can handle stress when the suffering is coming, and further we can further develop our inner peaceful state, and how to inculcate further positive thoughts and the positive actions, supporting yourself as well as others surrounding you when you are with the family, when you are at your working place. And also we can do a mindful game as well. So in this way, we can do this mindfulness meditation throughout the day. So here that I was talking about, when we are going into investigative part, so we are doing the things in a manner, I told you that SMS way, slowly, mindfully, silently. We are choosing a particular activity and we are trying to investigate the real mechanism of the activity. So that will be done slowly, mindfully, silently. So I was discussing earlier that if we are to understand a particular process, so we have to slow down the system, because this system is running very fast. If we don't slow down this, it's not easy. But there may be some of you all that if you have enough paramitas, so you can realize the things in a fast manner, very soon. So very quickly. But assuming that we all are babies, so how to practice like a child? So that does not mean that you have to do all the activities all the day slowly, mindfully, silently. You have to choose some particular activity and try to do it and try to apply what Buddha has taught, to see the impermanent nature, the suffering nature, and the non-self nature. So as a role model, so you should be able to do these things. Then you should be able to apply the mechanism even when you are working fast, when you are in day-to-day activities, normal day-to-day activities, when you are even running fast with the flow. So you get the ability of applying. So which means the whole life itself is a meditation. Moment by moment, we are learning the things, how to be mindful to here and now, because I showed you each and every moment is a moment of here and now. So that's why that we have to pay attention, and Buddha asked us, advise us in Satipatthana Sutta, come to the present moment. When you are in the present moment, you can see things as they are, what the real mechanism is, how things are happening. So now you can pay attention to yourself and see what the state of the mind is right now. After eating, after taking breakfast, how do you feel? So our Venerable said, it's so refreshed. Yeah, when if you have overeaten, so you feel sleepy, tired, because after eating a lot, even I've experienced sometimes in those days. We have, the food will be given and we will be taking sometimes more than enough. And we are advised not to throw the food out. So then it's a matter of eating whatever we got all. So then what's happening is you start to feel tired, and it's so problematic in the stomach and so uncomfortable. So that's why when we are mindful, the other thing is, so that's why mindfulness leads to the clarity of the mind. The clarity of the mind that that we can take a simile. You know that when a pond is agitated, you can't see through. It's so unclear. So when we let the pond to be settled down, so what will happen? So it become more clearer, more transparent, and we can see things clearly. So in the same way, we let our mind to calm down. That is what we mean by the mindfulness practices, that the coming to the present moment experience. So what's happening as a result of that? The clarity of the mind is coming. Then as a result of that, the wisdom is arising. When the wisdom is there to be aware, that we get to know that the real nature, what is the actual nature of what's happening here and now within us, then the liberation is happening. The mind is starting to free. So this is the mechanism explained by Lord Buddha. So now you are very well aware about these things. So what we have to do is, out of what we have learned up to now, more we have to do is the practice. You don't want to go for deep things. You have to start with a small activity. So to start with the mindfulness while we are sitting, that I will be combining these three things together: mindful listening, mindful sitting, and also at the end we'll produce good positive thoughts. With having the awareness, being conscious, that's the benefit that we are getting out of this practice. So we will be able to catch the bad thoughts which are producing inside ourselves, unwholesome thoughts, and also wholesome thoughts, the good thoughts which are benefiting ourselves, for our happiness, for our emancipation, and as well as for others. So then, knowingly, we can produce good thoughts. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be in peace. Right? So even that can be used when we are having a problem, that our mindset is not so good. So these techniques also can be used, the positive thoughts. Sometimes, okay, as I was explaining you earlier, so you can just pay attention to the breathing. So when you are one with breathing, breathing is an object which is neutral. When you are paying attention to a neutral one, what's happening again? Mind is starting to come to a peaceful state, calming down. And also I was explaining you how to do open eye meditation. How to merge into the empty space in front of your eyes. So these things, if you practice, you will experience the benefits. So when you are merging with the empty space, your mind start to be empty. Then that the agitative thoughts which are coming will be lesser and lesser, and then you will start to feel again the calmness, the peaceful mind. The mind is the inner state is settling down, as such the pond was settling down. So we let it be. That is the most difficult thing. We are always going to intervene. So we should let things be. Even when we go to the mindful meditation while you are sitting, what you have to do is just sit, relax, and pay attention to your whole body, whether the whole body is in a comfortable state. Right? So then, if it is in a comfortable state, you start to feel the nature through your mind. And then, don't expect anything. Right? This thing I am requesting even after going home, just at least take 5-10 minutes a day for yourself. Just practice these things. And then you will see the benefits as your own experience. So when you sit, right, you are paying attention and you are telling yourself, I taught you that you can use this as a mantra, I am here and now. I am here and now. Right? And I was explaining you as well how to get to know that I am here and now. Okay, you can feel the present moment sensations of the body, and that you are sitting, and how your back, how your head, and how your legs, and how the clothes are being touched by the body, then the sensations when it's touching, and the coldness or the warmness, whatever it is right here and now, you start to feel. And also, you notice that when the sounds are coming to yourself, now the sounds are there. But you are not going to entangle with the sounds. Just let them be. You are distant. You are like somebody is watching from outside, looking at yourself. You are staying in a non-agitated state. And also, you are starting to feel your own breathing. That's the other thing. So, you can see how the in-breath is happening, how the out-breath is happening. Sometimes you may not notice the breath. It's okay. It's okay. Then you may sometimes notice that, with the breathing, the rising and falling of the abdomen is happening. Heart area movements you can notice. So such things you can notice. Whatever is prominent when you sit, I am here and now, whatever is prominent, you can notice. Whatever is appearing in the present moment here and now, that you can observe. That observation is happening. So, with ear sounds, with nose breathing, and even you can feel the sensations of breathing. When it comes to breathing, if the breathing is prominent to you. So how the breathing is starting, in-breath is starting. But this, at the beginning, you can't do these things, but the more you become calmer and calmer, so you start to see how the in-breath is starting and then going inside and finishing. And there is a gap sometimes. You may not notice these things at the beginning, but more you calm down, more you come to a still state, so you start to see the things. And then the out-breath is starting and then going and then finishing, and there is a gap. Spaciousness in between two breaths. This also you may notice, right? Whatever you don't notice, don't worry, that I will be just explaining the things which can happen. And so sometimes you may notice that, the rising and falling of the abdomen and breathing happening, and then the stomach is moving forward and moving back forward. So you will be noticing that that is also, and what's happening, everything is keep on changing. This change, once you are mindful, you are getting to know your own phenomena, right? So, and I was asking you So now you are, that the sounds are there in the background, the breathing is happening, and the bodily sensations are there. Sometimes the sleepiness can come, right? So that also you can do nicely. You can observe nicely. So I call it sleeping meditation. Again, be mindful to the sleepiness state. That's a very, very nice meditation technique, sleeping meditation, which I have done while I was doing my meditation. And you know, just after, let yourself sleep even, it's okay. But you try to maintain the awareness. So what's happening as a result of that, okay, there will be sometimes the head will be moving here and there, you will be feeling the different sensations inside your head. It's like a drunkard. So, but even to that state, you are trying to maintain the mindfulness. You try to maintain the awareness. Then you will notice that after some time, okay, you have fallen asleep, but again you are awakening. At that time, you see a lot of energy within you after sleeping, and you are waking up. Like we slept in the night and woke up in the morning, you feel so refreshed. So the same thing you will be noticing. The changing nature of the process. But you know, the main thing is there are no rights and wrongs. Therefore, the main thing is not to worry about anything, but to observe, but to see the reality. Reality of everything, every phenomena happening here. Everything is going to be changed. Changing, that's what it was preached by Buddha. That there you are starting to see the changing nature of every phenomena. This you are not doing, but it's appearing as a result of your mindfulness, awareness. And the calmness is developing, stillness is developing. Right? So that's why to see things clearly, as the result of the mindfulness, the ability is developing inside us. The investigative skills. And what is the other most prominent thing, which is very difficult to catch? When we are mindful to here and now, because when we are, as you said, when you are doing your day-to-day activities, it's not easy to catch the thoughts. It's not easy to see them as thoughts, because you have to use thoughts for actions and words. It's happening. This is the very fast-moving machine. It's happening. So when you are mindful, when you are practicing the sort of, as example, let's say sitting meditation, then you start to see how the thoughts are coming. And you are gaining the skill to look at the thoughts with a distance. As a third person is watching from outside, as somebody is watching from top. Oh, these thoughts are coming. Thoughts are coming. Then you are realizing these are bad thoughts. These are not. These are negative thoughts. These are not bringing any good to me and the society and my family. So I should let them go. That you are practicing to let go. If we take the whole Buddhism into one word, it's letting go. Right? It's letting go. You are practicing how to let go things. First, Lord Buddha has preached about the generosity, dana. Right? What is dana? You simply know. It's also letting go. The desire that you are earning the money and you are taking food and you are offering nuns and monks, you are supporting other people, right? And what's happening? You are letting go of, when you are giving, when you are generous, which means you are the detaching, or you are letting go of the attachment towards the physical stuff, which you will be normal people will be using for myself and my family. So rather than using for myself and my family, we are distributing it, some portions which you are having. So there what's happening? So when you are collecting things for myself, what's happening? The self-centered, that's what we call self-centered thinking. The energy is accumulating. The liberation means evaporating, dissolution, that we are spreading. So that's which means the letting go. And then the second is, we said, the sila. You have observed precepts, and okay, I am not going to kill, I am not going to steal, I am not going to tell tales, I am not going to do slandering. So here the Samanera Dasasil you all have taken. So there we again what? We are letting go. Letting go to the attachments, which means that let's say that somebody is used to lie. Lying is happening automatically, right? So then what you will be doing? Okay, letting go. That okay, that you have taken a precept. No, I am not going to lie. You are mindful with your words. So then what's happening is you are letting go of that, the habit. Habit is coming automatically, naturally, due to your habitual formation. It is in your DNA. But I am going to be mindful if the words which are not supporting myself and others, if they are coming from my within. So then what's happening is you are able to maintain the detachment. You are letting go. No, I am not going to do that. I am not going to entertain those thoughts, lying thoughts, right? So that is how when it comes to sila. And the last thing, dana sila bhavana. Bhavana is the meditation. In meditation, what do you let go? Ultimately, what do you let go? The desire for, or the attachment towards self. Attachment towards self. Self-centered thinking, you are donating, you are sacrificing. So this is how the letting go is the one word, if you can use, for the whole process, right? So now then let's move into little bit of practice while you are sitting. While you are sitting, how you can maintain mindfulness and how you can maintain mindfulness towards listening. And I told you here that you become the master of your own mind, not the slave of your mind. How to master the mind? Mastering the mind means the mind consists of thoughts, and to master the mind, awareness has to come to the top. So you know the meaning of the term Buddha? What is the meaning of the word Buddha? We call him fully awakened one. Fully awakened one, which means the Buddha means a state of the higher state where the awareness has come to the top. When the awareness is on the top, we can observe the thoughts. Otherwise, what's happening? Thoughts are on the top, and we are being carried away by the thoughts, and no awareness about thoughts as thoughts. Right? So that's why we are turning upside down. We are going to turn upside down. So practice means we are letting the awareness to come to the surface. Right? In one stanza, Buddha is saying, Sabbe putajjana ummattaka. All lay people are insane. What kind of insanity Buddha is talking about? Are you all insane? Yes. Yeah, there's this other thing that to be aware that you are insane is the greatest the wisdom. Actually, it says the madman or the insane man, he doesn't know that he's crazy. The difference between the madman and the arahant. But the arahant is aware about how crazy he is, how the mechanism inside is the crazy earlier before he became an arahant. So he is fully aware about this system, right? That's why this is not what I said, right? This is the what Lord Buddha said. So that's he wanted us to awaken this awareness to the highest level. That's where we can find out who we are, actually who we are. Okay, then let's move for some little bit mindfulness, how to maintain mindfulness on sitting. You are already aware, but these things you have to keep on doing, right? If you feel sleepy, all right. So, but be aware about your sleepiness. So try to analyze even while you are sleeping what's happening, the sleeping mechanism. So there you will be really enlightened. That is the most difficult place for us to maintain the awareness. You may start to feel sleepy, then be aware. Okay, then slowly, nicely settle down. Get a comfortable posture and keep your back straight. Let go of everything, all the books and pens and everything. You want to say something? Yes, please.
I got a question from yesterday's teaching. You say when we have entered the peaceful mindfulness and there's a gap.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to understand the gap.
Yeah.
And when does the gap appear, or does it appear? Because to my understanding, when we have started to at the initial samadhi stage where you lock in, then you stay there, right? Then you just be observant, be aware of your thoughts, just what you say. If the thoughts come, you just let the thoughts go. Thoughts come, you let the thoughts go. But you just keep being aware of that condition. So I'm trying to understand the gap that you are mentioning.
Yes. Well, thank you very much. That's why, you have to come up with the things which I am talking about. If you don't understand, please ask questions. So this is not an easy thing to catch, right? But I will make it simple. Now do you see the gap?
No, I still can see.
With the words. Okay, let me. I'm just trying to explain.
Okay.
Be patient. There are gaps between you two, and there are gaps between the words, right? I and am. There's a gap, a none, right? Those things we can easily catch, but also we are not. The concern about the such gaps. Let's take a sentence. Between words there are gaps. Let's take a word. Even inside a word, now let's say none, na, n. Now these are aggregates. They are combined together. Like as I was explaining, they are self-centered. So the samsara means this collection that you are marrying. You are married to something. You are married to your wife or a husband, right? In the same way, the things are married, engaged, right? That's what it's called, engagement. Engaged with each other. So where we are not mindful enough, our mindful not sharpened enough to catch these gaps. So that's why we are going into these the mindful states. When we are going into, even that when we are like talking and that we are in the day-to-day life, we don't see the gaps. That's why I ask, okay, now when you are looking in front of you, what is the thing that you are perceiving? What are the things that you are perceiving? The things, people. But we are not perceiving the spaciousness. That is very empty. Empty in the sense, okay, the oxygen, nitrogen are there, that we cannot see these eyes, no? But simply we can say that there's emptiness, right? That we are not perceiving. Why? We are so conditioned to the matter. We are made out of matter. And thoughts are being produced upon matter. So liberation means that we are freeing, even for a moment means, even to feel the inner peace, what has to happen? if there are less thoughts, you start now in the meditation, you start to feel calm and quiet. What's happening? The number of thoughts which are coming, becoming lesser and lesser. Isn't that so? Yeah. So you are starting to feel this, the peacefulness. So which means the gap is becoming larger, but still we don't see. Gap is becoming larger. Right? There will be a time, that's why at once that it takes time. That's why Buddha mentioned us, bhavito bahulikato, keep on practicing. Keep on practicing. So then you start to find these gaps. Okay, this is the spaciousness, sort of emptiness, where there are no thoughts. Because how the stress is being formed? How the stress is being formed? There are so many thoughts in the head, right? So many thoughts are coming. I will share my experience with you in the meditation. So when you were going into the deeper and deeper, and like there is a point where even you cannot perceive anything at all. That is we call the full emptiness, right? That is something else. We will keep it aside. I am not going to, but I have to explain. I mean, then you are aware about these things, at least. Then it will become later on your own experience. So when you go deep into practice, okay, that I was sharing my experience. So this is the first time I noticed this, okay, after a long time practice. So then there was a time totally like sort of very peaceful state, no thoughts. There I noticed one thought is coming. It takes time to notice. Then I realized when a thought is coming, how the marriage is happening. How this the inner magnetic power, tanha, greediness, the clinging nature, is catching that thought and trying to create the story. That is a very crucial point. Then I saw how the inside it's contracting. Because it was in a peaceful state means we are so evaporated, so dissolved into the nature, or we are so relaxed, right? Then when the thought, you are engaging, you are attaching the thought, then you start to feel the kind of contraction, tightening state inside. So this is where that we have to tune up our practice.
So where is the gap? When the thought arises, right, and you're trying to grasp the thought, right? So where is the gap, or where is the gap appearing?
Okay, we can say this peaceful state. In this peaceful state, you can see the gaps. That is, peace means in the gap, right? Just that's where pay attention, increase your mindfulness. Okay, now when you are going to the sleepiness, see that less thoughts are there. You have taken some drugs, right? Right? So they are also sort of the emptiness is there. So that's where the place. So pay more attention and analyze. So I cannot feed you with these gaps.
No, I'm trying to understand.
Yeah.
The gap you are mentioning.
Yeah. But
what is the gap about?
That cannot be always the observed, time to time, because it's mostly, as I told you, this awareness. But the awareness is on the bottom, that more thoughts are on the top. That we see how I took the example of a rotating fan. When it is moving so fast, we don't see the gaps. So in the same way, rising and passing away, rising and passing away, we only know arising, even we don't know that these thoughts are rising and passing away. Now only we understand, right? The normal person, that, as I was explaining in my first sutta, Lokavipatti Sutta, Buddha said, the uninstructed one, he doesn't see it as impermanent nature. It is in the inconstant. He sees it as constant. That constant I is there. But there is no constant I. That's why, at least for a second, if you that from this the inside, that at a certain point, that this inner gap is noticed, the some wisdom will be coming out of you. there in that the phase that nothing was there. I wasn't there. I didn't perceive about the time and the things. What is that? Right? So keep on practicing. And we can even discuss further that we can keep in touch and we can discuss. So, because this is the thing, is very difficult to catch, conceive, understand. That is what's been shown to me by my teachers. Right? You should have even been listening to the many teachers, but some are talking. Those who have experienced will be talking. Not that they can't talk about that. It's not the empty space even, right? Don't get it. But I am trying to make you realize through the empty space. You understand the point? Because to see that the things are changing, the impermanent nature. Yes, please.
I think, sorry, Paya Komira, we are actually discussing about the process of meditation, trying to identify the gap, which Ayya is trying to explain, right? So it's nothing to do with elements, it's nothing to do with space, it's where the process when your mind is getting into more liberated or you're getting more relaxed. And what my question was just now is to try to identify the gap, which I have been saying that from one motion to another motion, when you are more relaxed, you can see the gap more clearer. Correct me if I'm wrong. So that is what I'm trying to identify, so that you all were trying to understand the gap. Just now when Ayya was preaching, I was in a meditation state, so I'm trying to understand the gap. Yeah. That's why I'm trying to find the gap. I cannot find the gap. Yeah, so that's why I asked the question.
Like, don't hurry up. Be patient. We have rebirth. No, I mean, we have the moments, right? That's why we can keep, as I told you, it took time for us to understand what's being preached by teachers, right? It's not an easy thing, right? It took long time. It depends on your capacity even. I know there are many that it's very difficult to understand these things. But the first thing as a knowledge, now we are aware about at least these things are there. That's the teachings of the greatest teaching of the Buddha, to realize anicca dukkha anatta. In my case, that's what I was sharing with you all when you were asking how to find a noble teacher. Just have the intention, just let your inner energy develop. I want to have a real teacher. Then it will come from the nature. You are attracted. I can explain you the law of attraction, how it works.
Yeah, by practicing, to find out ourselves. Even like yesterday talking about rebirth. This morning I tell myself, why rebirth? Why rebirth? Why you want to understand rebirth? Yeah. You want to let go.
That's what my problem was as a child. So
that's the point. We are here today.
Yeah. So we are in the process. Yeah. Not only this session, the Novitiate Program, and there will be you will be meeting new teachers. Even it says, even when a leaf is fallen from a tree, that teach you a lesson about anicca. That's how the silent Buddhas, they attain Nibbana. So they were just looking at the nature, right? So again, that I am telling you, just look at the sky. So look at the empty space. So that's where, that you become empty and some sort of wisdom is coming out of you. So through my experience, as much as I can share, but I am not also the person who's very well aware about everything. Even Buddha said, so what you need is a small portion from the forest. So that he showed the forest, and he said how many leaves are there in this forest, the plant called Lateria, that I think there are some plants here. There's some nice smelling plant. Buddha was asking the monks, the bhikkhus, see how many leaves are in this forest. Now if I take some portion into my hand, so what sort of amount will there be in my hand? So this is the amount I will be teaching you all. So this small stuff is enough for you to realize. But what matters is, yes, the practice. Keep on practicing. Okay. We will, okay, the other thing I want to tell you is the small activity which matters. Let me share another experience of my teacher Bhante Dhammajiva. He used to say how he came to the practice. This is very important. So at that time he was an university student, and he said, I was breaking all the precepts at that time. I don't care, as a lay person, I don't care about the precepts, right? But he was into Dhamma investigation, and he has gone to this Nilambe meditation center, that where the Upulsais used to come here. So then he has met the Bhante Dhammika from Australia. He's an Australian monk, not a local Sri Lankan monk. So then this Bhante was discussing with Bhante Dhammajiva, but he's not ordained at that time. Then he has explained that you can meditate. He has mentioned why you all are not meditating, you can meditate. Then the Dhammajiva Thero has replied, Bhante, we all are doing all the bad things. We all are breaking the precepts. How come we are going to do meditation? Right? So then Bhante Dhammika has said, you guys, you Buddhist people are very wrong. Right? What you have to do is try to be mindful. Try to pay attention to here and now. So what is the main thing that he has taught him was how to brush your teeth mindfully. How to brush your teeth mindfully. That also I will teach you. Right? How to come to the present moment, how to be one with the activity, how to be in love with the activity. That's love means even in sex that you are getting together, you are becoming a one. So you have to have sex with while you are brushing your teeth. So be one with, that means you have to be one with, moment by moment, moment by moment. That's what the real love is. So you have to love your toothbrush and the toothpaste and your teeth and what you feel. Come to the present moment. When you are in the present moment, when you are deeply into the present moment, these gaps will be slowly appearing. The lotus will be starting to bloom. Okay? Right. Which means each and every activity, that even when you take off your slippers outside, you have to be mindful. How I am keeping my shoes. Whether it is as instructed, is it in the rack? Is it in an order? Right? So every tiny action, try to be mindful. Try to be mindful. Right? So you are trying. That is the practice. Okay? So then we can nicely sit, comfortably sit, and keep your back straight. You know, okay, I am sharing all the things. This keeping your back straight, no, I will not tell the other things. Keeping your back straight means that supporting for the awakening. Because there is some sort of connections are happening, the changes are happening in the body, right? Okay, let me tell you. There is this energy called, this is not talked about by Buddha, but it is in the Hinduism, right? There's this energy called Kundalini energy, right? These are knowledge, right? So the awakening means we are becoming one with we are merging back to the nature, we are dissolving back to the nature, because we are the nature. Now we are like a separate entity, egoic mindset, self-centered thinking. I am the one, me and my family, me and my country, me and my religion. So, but that is not the way. That is, we are this egoic thinking is being done through the thoughts, being processed through the thoughts. So because of the attachment towards thoughts, the energy is not opening up. That you have seen around the Buddha, this the what you call aura, right? You have seen. So why is it there? Have you ever thought of that? Here it's not. Yeah?
Some kind of a light chakra.
Yeah, so that's representing the awakening. So usually that if you do study about, there are some chakras in this body. So 7 chakras. So usually our thinking is related to the bottom chakras. That's why we are always thinking about the physical things. When it comes to heart, the love is coming from where? Kindness, compassion is coming from where? From the heart. So that's why the metta meditation means, that's where you have to be more kind and practice the kindness, right? So what's happening is with thinking is mainly happening through the brain. Then when the thoughts are there, this area is getting blocked. So what is happening is this energy has to rise up to connect with the nature, right? So when the thoughts are there, that energy is blocking. You are thinking and attaching to the thoughts, right? So then that's where we are just trying to let go of the thoughts, detach from the thoughts, and to realize the nature of the thoughts. When we realize the real nature of the thoughts, Buddha was mentioning this, what this mind creates is a magic. What this mind creates is an illusion, right? These thoughts are impermanent. Then what's happening? These statements are there. What you have to do is find out how come it's going to be like a magic, what he's talking about. Right? So how come it is going to be an illusion? You have to find out. We are supporting because we did it. Now we are supporting to you all. You have to find out. Then what's happening? We are starting not to give value to the thoughts. Then detachment is happening. When the thoughts are coming, now we slowly getting to know the nature of the thoughts. They are rising and passing away. Even it will create a story, right? Then the moment we come to the awareness, we know that just a story. It's gone. We don't want to give the value. You will be thinking about your family now. So then these are thoughts. Just let them go. You will be thinking about wife or the daughter or the son or your car or your property. Then moment you come to the awareness, you see, oh, this is mind creation, illusion, magic. The past is gone. So then you just let them go with the whole bunch, right? So that's how. Then that's why we are not giving thoughts we are not giving value to the thoughts. Let them pass, like clouds are floating. What's happening to the clouds? They are changing. They are even converting into the water and dropping down. Okay, so slowly close your eyes. Even when you are closing your eyes, be mindful how the eyes are being closed. Slowly, lightly, gently. And tell yourself, I am here and now. That you have come to the present moment. You are giving the reminder to yourself, I am here and now. Let yourself relax. Just pay attention from the top of the head. Let your head, pay attention to your head. Let it relax. And let yourself like a floating cloud. And pay attention to your eyes, the sensations there. And your forehead, feel the sensations there. And your facial muscles, just let them be relaxed, light. Don't tighten them. And feel the nose area, how the breathing is moving in, moving out, the sensations there. And then you can feel your neck, your shoulders. When I name them, you can only feel the sensation there. And your heart area, feel how if there's any movement. Be kind towards yourself. Be in love with yourself. Be so friendly towards yourself. You are the best friend of you. And then you can notice how the stomach area, tummy area, feel the sensations there. And then the spinal cord, from the neck area until the down, the back. How you feel the sensations. Back is erect, straight. Just let them relax. Be more kind towards them. You can say, may I be well, may I be relaxed. So let them relax actually. And the back, where your back is touching the chair, you can feel the sensations. The tightness you can feel. And also legs, knees, until the feet. If you are sitting cross-legged, you can feel the whole body like a pyramid. So you can smile with yourself, have a smile on your face to relax, to experience the peaceful nature. So you are mindful to the whole body. You can feel the sensations now. If the warmness is inside the body, just notice. And the touch of the clothes. Also notice if the coldness is being experienced, that where there are no clothes, you can feel it. And you can take a long, deep breath to calm yourself more and more. Take a long, deep breath, hold for a few seconds. And see the tightness in your heart area. And then let it go. Again, you can take a long, deep breath. And then slowly let it go. And feel the relaxation. Just let them go, everything, the whole world. The here and now. Again, take a long, deep breath. We are taking purposefully, forcibly, only 3 breaths to calm down the system, the body and the mind. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind towards yourself, each and every part of your body. You are using the mind to calm, settle down the whole system, whole body. And slowly, slowly you can pay attention to the sounds which are coming towards your ears. This voice is coming. See, even when you are paying attention to the words uttered, you can notice the gaps between the thoughts, the words. One word, it's finishing. Then a sort of silence is there. But in that silence, you may notice other sounds. Just pay attention to the sounds which are coming from far away. And notice how calm and quiet the inside is. And slowly now you can pay attention to your breathing. If it is prominent, or else rising and the falling of the abdomen also you can notice. But here we will try to just pay attention to breathing. Breathing is happening. Accordingly, the abdomen is rising and falling. Let yourself calm and quiet and come to a very peaceful state. It's like you are going to sleep in the night. When you go to sleep in the night, what's happening? You detach from all five senses. You detach from sounds, you detach from the sensations of the body, the touch between the body and the bed. And also, you are slowly, slowly detaching from the thoughts and sensations. And even you will not notice the breathing when you go into the deep sleep. Slowly, slowly you will be moved into the sleep in the same way. But there you are unconscious. Here you are conscious on what's happening. Let yourself relax. Don't attach to the thoughts also. That is the major thing. Here, when you are calm and quiet, very calm and quiet, you will notice the number of thoughts which are coming, becoming lesser and lesser. You can notice how the breathing is happening. See that you can separately see. This is in breath, this is out breath. What are the differences between in breath and out breath? Can you notice? How in-breath is moving in. And then how out-breath is starting and going out, finishing, and then again in-breath, out-breath. Just observe this breathing cycle for a few moments. In-breath, out-breath, in-breath, out-breath. See which one is more faster? Is it in-breath or the out-breath? Just observe. Sometimes in-breath is more prominent, and you can't observe the out-breath. It's so subtle. It's okay, whatever it is, whatever the things happening right here and now, you notice. It may not be the way I say, whatever is your own experience. Just be aware. Also, you may notice how long and which one is more longer. Is it the in-breath or the out-breath? Also see which one is more warmer. Is it the out-breath? Is it the in-breath? Or colder, that you feel cold? You take the in-breath. See, is it more warmer than the out-breath? Which one is more warmer? You may experience it, you may feel it in the nostrils. Even you don't notice, it's okay. You notice the movement. So now try to see if you can catch exactly the start of the in-breath and the middle of the in-breath and the end of the in-breath. And also start of the out-breath, middle of the out-breath, the end of the out-breath. If you can't notice, it's okay. If you can, just try and see. And try to pay more attention when the in-breath is finishing to the end. Try and see if you can notice the end of the in-breath very clearly. Then how the out-breath is starting. And how the out-breath is finishing. And then the next in-breath is starting. Sometimes you may see a gap, but at this stage you may not see. The more you become calmer and calmer, go inside deeper and deeper, sometimes you may experience the gap. If it's not, it's okay. In this way, you can keep on practicing. You should let the time to settle down. So more you practice, more you be able to find the calmer and peaceful state, non-agitated state like a pond. Then even the breathing process is slowing down. See at this moment whether there are thoughts or there are no thoughts. If the thoughts are coming, even one thought is coming or several thoughts are coming, just notice they are as thoughts. They are just passing away, moving away. We don't want to have stories entangled with them. Just be distant. Be separated from the thoughts. The awareness about the thoughts are there. The awareness on thoughts are developing to recognize them as thoughts. Now you are more mindful towards yourself. Mindfully, now we are coming back to produce some thoughts, good thoughts, metta thoughts, compassionate thoughts. So knowingly let's produce thoughts. May I be well. May I be happy. May I be in peace. May I be able to realize liberation, freedom. Now may I see that you are free now. You are in a very relaxed state. If not, be aware, whatever the state inside you, What matters is the awareness about your present moment experience. May all beings be well. May all beings be happy. Now you have developed this loving kindness inside yourself. You are in a very peaceful state, calm and quiet state. So you have accumulated the good energies developed, emerged inside yourself. So with that good energy you are telling, may all beings be in peace. May all beings realize this truth. And you may pay attention now to the sound of the bell and notice that how is it starting and also just fading away back to the silence. The sound is starting from the silence because the sound is no more now. Try to be mindful until the end, which you can hear the subtlest state of the sound, how it's fading away, starting. Now, mindfully and slowly open your eyes. While you are opening your eyes, pay your attention to the mind, inner nature. How is it? Whether it is empty, and when you are opening eyes, how is it? What's happening? The process inside. And the moment we are opening our eyes, I told you we are opening to the space. That is a very crucial point again. And then mind start to perceive venerable things, statue, Buddha statue, the others. So this is where that you can be very investigative, where the moment you are opening your eyes and seeing starting, and then the mind start and coming to the picture and start labeling. These things we can discuss about later. And now, how was it? How is your experience? I think if we are going to talk about the experience, we won't be having time to practice mindful walking. So now I want you to introduce, because there's enough time we are around, so we can discuss, right? Please come and discuss.
Okay, so what I experience is, yes, peace. But then I feel thirsty, so I open my eyes and I took a drink.
Yeah,
Okay,
so when such a thing, now even I feel thirsty. So please stop. I said I feel thirsty, so some of you all may feel thirsty. So can you stop? Because you are noticing, then again you are telling mind, even my mind that I notice thirsty, so I command my mind, I can have the control. I can be without water. So I am not going to entertain the mind. So instead, what is more important here, being in contact with you than myself. So I gave it up, right? So this is how we have to practice, right? No, I am not. The mind is your best friend. No, I am not going to give you in this time. Please be patient, right? So these are the things. That's why I said these are the tiny points where we can stop and practice. And that's where we are the masters of the minds. The awareness, the thinking with the awareness. We are like instructing the mind, commanding the mind. So these things we should practice. Sometimes, okay, there are some food in front of you. Sometimes in dana, so the alms round, they are coming with the food. The mind says, have it. Then again, no, that if you are going to have it, your stomach is going to full. So then it becomes unbearable. So what, you won't suffer it? So that, who's the decider? So we are deciding that we have the power. Because mind is coming, and due to its habitual patterns, it's coming to the surface and will be telling, even hit other people, kill other people, such, the worst thoughts are also coming. So then we are aware and tell to do what is more beneficial for yourself for the moment. This is depending that that's mindful means, the wise reflection means. So we are wisely acting. Wisely, that is samma vacha, samma kammanta, samma ajiva. So that's how but I didn't mention about the Eightfold Path. That what in this discussion, everything is there, right? All in one pack. That's what mindfulness is, the main practice.
Yeah, that shows that our mind is very weak. So we are as the chief, we cannot control the mind. So when the mind say, go and take the bottle of drink, so go and take. When the mind say, opening the eyes, open the eyes.
Yeah, so that's where, even now in walking meditation, I have two major activities to do. So walking and another activity. So this is my experience. When I was doing meditation, when I was starting meditation at Nilambe Meditation Center, right? I did very slow walking. Right? So you are keeping your left and right, and I was doing it very slowly. Then I saw how the mind is giving the commands. Mind is giving the commands, and accordingly the body is moving. This is what you have to practice and see how the mind is giving commands and doing the action. So if the mind is giving wrong commands, so on top of the awareness is there, so no, I am not going to do that. Even sometimes you can do it, the things mindfully. That's what mindful living means. This is what I am going to do. Right? Sometimes the mind, the things are happening due to the habitual formation. Some bad things can happen. Then what you have to do? Forgive yourself. The human is, what's it saying? Forgiven is divine. Doing the mistakes are human. No? Forgive is divine. You have to support me. Yes, Bante.
Just a practical advice about being concerned about drinking water during meditation. Actually, there's a very simple method. Before meditation, drink some water.
Yeah, even stay throughout since 2 hours that some of you all are not drinking. That is these sort of how to call it, the bearable capabilities are developing. Even, there's so many things you can, even to heal yourself. So even to adjust things in the body. Right? Let me tell you one example. You can listen to this Dr. Joe Dispenza. Have you all, anybody of you all listened to Dr. Joe Dispenza, a neuroscientist? He took part in a triathlon. He was doing cycling, and he met with an accident. A vehicle came and hit him, and he fell down. His spinal cord broke from 3 places. And then he was admitted to the hospital. Then he was totally bedridden. Then doctor said, so we can't do many things, but there's a possibility of doing operation. There were then the rods and the iron rods has to be inserted and do the operation, but you will be experiencing lot of pain, and there will be lot of problems. Such a very negative attitudes from the doctors. that is the Western medicine, the medications, treatments. So then Dr. Joe Dispenza has the spiritual background from his childhood. And he's aware about meditation, mindfulness meditation. Then he decided, no, I'm not going to do this operation. He got discharged, and he asked some of his friends to take him to their place. And he went, they were taken while he was in the bed to their place. From there onwards, he started to meditate, be mindful. Right? So what he did was, he maintained the awareness throughout from his body to the feet, and he was applying many techniques. And first one is the mindfulness meditation. Be mindful to your sensations and the structure of the body. And the second thing he did was the imagination technique. Right? While in a calm and quiet, very positive mindset is developed, peaceful state is developed, he imagined how he's walking nicely as a healthy man. And he was just going to the bathroom and having shower in the straight posture, right? And he's going with friends in the beach and walking. And he's having meals with the friends. He's enjoying. So, what's happening? What you think, what you become. So, slowly he starts to recover. But at the stage of recovering, he noticed, so it's not happening fast, and some sort of inner negative thoughts are coming. The crucial point there was, he says, he was able to catch these negative thoughts. From where they were coming, the doctor said, you won't be able to get cured, that you will be having difficulties, even it is operated, though, that such negative thoughts, it was playing the drama in the subconscious mind. So he caught them consciously. Once the consciousness is there, once the consciousness awakening, the awareness and the mindfulness is awakened, the negative thoughts cannot play its game. So they just fade away. They could not influence, create negative energy inside the system. So what happened? The recovery was very fast. I think it says about within 4 weeks that he was able to sit, and I think within 6 weeks that he was able to walk. And so now he's giving his lectures in a very nice way, and now he's teaching these methods, and there are stories of the cured people, lot of cured people. So Bante, especially for you. So even it was same with me during my meditation. I told you I started with these arthritis problems. I noticed how when you go into the deep meditation, you are going into the energy level of the body. Energy state, energy body we call it. So there it start to fix the things. So these things are possible.
He already at the back broken, is it?
There are so many stories. Just watch this YouTube channel. There are the stories of the recovered people. So this is the miracle of mindfulness. mindfulness practices, being coming to the present moment here and now, right? Now I will move to the other activity. So here again that will be done while sitting, but first of all I want to finish it. Then we will try to go to the mindful walking. So here in this activity I am asking you all to close your eyes and keep your left hand raised towards the front. So I am kindly requesting you all to close your eyes. Please don't open your eyes and see, try to see, right? Something will be given to your hand and you just feel the sensations, and meantime you just go to the breathing and the peaceful state, your sensations, be mindful and close your eyes and just relax. Don't open, right? And raise your right hand and keep on the desk, if it's difficult, but don't keep on the desk, feel the sensations of the hand also. So something will be given, kept on your hand, and just feel the sensation, but don't try to open your eyes and see. Until I say, please don't open your eyes. Let's have some fun as well mindfully. And be concentrated on breathing. Once it is kept, see if the mind is creating certain things, or mind is empty, whatever it is, just observe. Be patient and notice other sensations as well. The sounds, smells, the sensations on the hand. And at the same time, observe the breath, how the breathing is happening. Is it calm and quiet, or is it non-agitated? How the mindset is mind is creating. You have to be honest. I am checking your honesty. In this small activity, many things are being observed, right? Honesty, integrity, how capable of you all keeping your eyes closed. Okay. Now just notice if there's a special smell coming. So now, okay, make it closer to your nose and feel the smell. Don't open your eyes, right? Don't open your eyes. And see if the mind is guessing and telling something. The thoughts which are coming to you. Now, just touch it. See the sensations, how hard it is, how soft it is, and what kind of shape is there. No, I didn't ask you to open your mouth. Okay, you are allowed to open your eyes and see. So, now we are going to do mindful eating with this little biscuit. Yeah. Very good. The other thing is, you are eating? I didn't ask you to eat. Bante. What happened? You ate? Yes, at the beginning I said, now you have forgotten. Okay, the rest, I will give you one more. You don't want to do it? Okay. Yeah, right. So this is what it is. Even in a small activity, right? You have to be mindful. How to do it mindfully? You have to listen carefully. You have to listen carefully for the instructions. The following instructions is a part of our mindfulness practice, as well as how mindful, how capable we are controlling our system. Right? Maybe I will give you one, please. Okay. No, please, we have enough, no? Bante, you finished? You didn't finish, Bante? Bante, you are keeping, right? Yeah, you are keeping. But see how the saliva is coming from your mouth? Is it watering inside your mouth? These are the things you have to notice. Right? Okay, this is what we are going to do now. So, we are becoming mindful on eating. So, I am again requesting you, my dear Bante, please come and join. Okay, it's a team activity. So, we are... Yeah, so just observe the boredom. So, how bored it is? So, you said you have empty thoughts. Mind is empty. So, how come the boring is coming? So, again.
I decided that was bored.
So, let's have fun out of it. So, your boring will be disappearing because it's also impermanent. Boring is also impermanent. Okay, let me explain. So, there are about 6 to 7 tastes in this biscuit. How many tastes you observe? So if you are mindfully eating, you will be able to notice many more tastes in this biscuit. Right? So you have to find out, at least you have to find out, catch more than 5 tastes through mindful eating. Don't, what are you doing? So that's see that's how unmindful the system is. Right? Even in this place, you can't control yourself. So that's why I am giving you these small activities. That's why small activity matters. Right? Okay, you have to be like kids. Right? Okay. So that there are more than 5 tastes, and here we are going to eat slowly, mindfully, silently. Slowly, mindfully, silently. But not with open eyes. This we will be doing with closed eyes. Right? So, and I will ask you to bite one piece, right? And bite it and let it mix with saliva until it becomes water. And you are not allowed to swallow it until I say. Yeah, this is the thing. Yesterday also you were complaining this is difficult. Now again with the biscuit you say it's difficult. In this tiny small activity. Right? So that's how we are developing. Right? So that's the lot of people have done this. In Sri Lanka, outside the country.
Ayya, you are torturing us.
This is suffering. Even eating is suffering. Okay, right? So now you know. You have to follow my instructions. You are listening and then acting. Listening and then acting. The first thing you have to close your eyes and don't bite. Right? Close your eyes. See how patient you are. Take a small piece and slowly eat it. Now you can take a piece. Close your eyes and let it mix with the saliva. If you are so mindful, and find out when you are slowly, mindfully, silently eating, you will be able to find many tastes of the biscuit. So eat, bite, and find out what the tastes are. What are the tastes in the biscuit? But don't swallow it. Close your eyes. Take the bite. And also notice how the tastes are being changed when they are mixing with the saliva or original taste. What's happening to the original taste? No, don't talk. Silently. Slowly, mindfully, silently. Let it mix well with the saliva and recognize the taste. And notice how the thing is dissolving. And it becomes watery. the mindful eating. Bhante, you can close your eyes and have a piece and let it mix with the saliva. Find the taste in the biscuit. See how strong you are, how much you can control. You are the master of your mind. You are the king, the awareness. Okay, now you can swallow and see what's happening. Close your eyes and see what's happening to the taste. And after swallowing, what is what is mind saying? What is the nature inside the mouth? And can you enjoy the taste? What's happening to taste? Now look at your mind. What is it saying? To have the next bite? So stop. No, I'm not going to give you. Okay, you can have the second piece. And also if you have found any other taste, second piece you can have. No, I said first portion, I said swallow. No, I ask. Yeah, the swallow and then take the second piece. And find out how many tastes are there and what is happening with the taste when it's mixing with the saliva. And if you have the greediness towards some sort of taste, see what's happening. And to which part you have the more desire, more craving or more likes, more like. Okay, you can swallow and see what's happening to the taste, how it's being dissolved. And is the mind asking again? No. You'll have diabetes or anything, sugar. So don't they need much. If it's okay, you can go ahead. You can go ahead with the biscuit. Now, while closed eyes, eat the rest and notice. Now freely eat, okay, maybe the whole piece. And again taste. Now, yeah.
Because I don't take snacks. I don't much like the biscuit. So I just leave it there.
No, wait, we will wait till the others finished. Okay, now you can open your eyes while eating, it's okay. Sorry, what did you say? Now you can share.
Yeah, basically I don't fancy all these sweet stuff biscuits. So if I swallow, it's like, to me, it's nothing much enjoy.
Yeah.
So this is my state of mind.
Yeah, okay. Now I'm going to ask how many tastes you observed. How many tastes you observed? How many tastes were there? More than 5? Those who experienced more than 5? You had 2, right? Okay. Okay, let's name them. The taste, please.
I can taste the flour. You're talking about taste, material, or...
Not the material, the taste.
Taste, right? Okay. Sweet.
Yeah, sweet.
Sweet. Salty.
Salty.
Powdery.
No, that's not the taste. That's the sensation.
Vanilla.
Okay, vanilla.
Strawberry.
Yeah.
And then chocolate.
Chocolate, okay.
Right?
Yeah. Coffee or the bitter taste. Yeah. Milky taste.
Creamy, I think.
Huh?
Creamy.
Yes. Creamy taste. So about 7, 8. And so, how about the taste? You felt actually what was in the biscuit, right? At the first time you didn't. Because, okay, you have the... without even biting. So you didn't notice any taste then?
Yeah, the first time the taste was not so detailed.
Prominent,
not so detailed. The first time I didn't taste the salt. But the second time I taste the salt. Very, very clearly I can taste the salt.
Yes, that's
And
right.
then the first time, okay, let me tell you what I taste the first time. I taste vanilla, the sweetness, and the creaminess, that's it. Right? I didn't taste the coffee. The second time I taste the salt, I taste the strawberry, vanilla, and then I taste a little bit of bitterness. I think it's coffee or cocoa, whatever it is.
Yeah.
So, just like you mentioned, when you start to, I taste it when I start to mix it with the saliva. So where the taste really turn out, that you can differentiate.
Yeah.
The
Change.
It changes.
That no more taste at the end. So that's where we start to see through the clarity of the mind, through awareness, what's happening to the taste. That one of our major cravings is food, right? With the majority. That that is the nature of the system. That you are earning, doing everything, going to 8 stars, 10 stars maybe, just to have entertained, that satisfy your tongue through and the mouth. Main place is the tongue, right? So that's why now when you are practicing in this way, this is not the way that you have to practice always, but this is an example, right? So you are starting to realize the real mechanism. What is happening, how the greediness, how the salivating, watering is coming, and how you are now teaching yourself how to stop. That is the main thing. Right? But the mind is coming. That is how the addictions are happening. Even the drug addictors, how they are being addicted to drugs, because this system is having so much of the joy, the vibration, how the energy, how the hormones are working, right? This is the hormonical process. That how when the food is inside this thing, and how the hormones are coming, and then the fun enjoyment is happening. And when we the practice to stop, this system is slowly trying to detach, because otherwise we are in the process of addiction. So these things now, at least find some time while you are at home, while you are at work. So practice mindful eating. If you are greedy of something, the food that which you like most, take it and eat it slowly, mindfully, silently, and find out the mechanism, how the clinging is happening, to what the clinging is happening, and what is ultimately happening, the impermanent nature.
You eat very fast. First,
I am not this is, yeah.
First day I was eating my normal speed, and they were all staring at me. So I have to rush. And then from then on, every day I rush. I don't taste the food, I just put it in.
This is...
I have to eat.
I know, even in my case, same.
Otherwise...
I am a slow eater.
Otherwise,
I am a slow eater. I love to enjoy food. Slowly, mindfully. Who's the person who's enjoying the food most?
Slow eater.
I'm asking who's the person? Sitting behind. Buddha. Because he has no lot of thoughts and the things, he's into his action. He can really feel the taste as it is.
Yeah.
Then you can enjoy if it is the depending on your likes and dislikes. If it is bitter gourd, that you won't be enjoying. So you like, yeah, there are some who like. So
actually, lots of things is already predetermined by the mind.
yeah, these are the habits of our old system which are coming from the patterns.
Exactly. So
That
if your mind is not on the right track, I personally feel you won't go anywhere.
yes, yeah.
Very simple. I love food. I just eat. So
Yeah, that's why the desire makes us eat it, grab it, put it inside. That's the desire, that is the clinging, that is the craving, which is that is we are driven by the craving. That is where we are understanding the point.
pardon me, if I'm too slow.
Yeah, that's where, I mean, we have to, that's even now here, when I am at some places, when I am with some venerables, you have to eat fast. Even in Thailand, I think Thailand, Burma, when you are with the monks, so that they are here, you are being given time. There you are not being even given time, you have to stop when the chief monk is stopped. That's a practice. Again, it's a practice.
But in Malaysia, I don't know so much about India, I think so, or Sri Lanka, it's dangerous when you eat outside, you eat fast. Because sometimes the food are rotten. You know, like I have eaten, you know, meatballs. You know, you see, I like that dish called pork noodles. And they will have meatballs.
Is that you like or the mind?
My mind say that they all taste good. So if I just chuck the food in, I would have swallowed some rotten food. A lot of time the meat.
So then you can get easily the loose
Yeah,
motion. You can clean your stomach easily.
Your stomach may be taken, but you feel lousy after that. The whole bowl will, you know. So you have to taste it, especially the meatballs, you know. You have to, and even fish balls.
That's
They
why, I
give
mean,
you-
that's why we have likes and dislikes. That is, we are born with it. That's now we are going to find the mechanism. I also love the food very much. So those days my mother used to cook very, very tasty. I was thinking, my God, how come I am going to free from this? Right? But this mindfulness training supported me how to understand. Not to eat, stop eating, enjoy the food. Right? Enjoy it. Even we are here to enjoy this life. Not to, through understanding suffering, that means, Nibbana means, what is the English meaning? The bliss of Nibbana, supreme bliss of Nibbana. So, while you are here, the enjoy food, but there you have to now, this is the training period. So even when I am in the Dhanashala, now depending on time, now luckily you are there, I can eat little bit more because my venerables are looking at you and giving some more time. So then I am taking the advantage of that. Yes, yeah. So that's how even from the difficult situations, you have to have fun. Be mindful. Right? So, yes.
So I'd like to go back to the exercise we did just now. It seems like it's a magic trick, but actually I figured out the magic trick since you already mentioned the word hormone. Since you mentioned the word hormone, I figured out the magic trick because step one, you asked us to take out our left hand. So we were asking for something. And when you put something on our hand, and then you ask us to smell that thing, actually it's a sense of reward. It's a hormone that triggers our sense of reward. So when we trigger our sense of reward, the smell, and
You
then
said revoke?
rewarding ourselves.
Revolve.
Yeah. So when we put it close to our nose, we are actually smelling it. We actually got the sense of the smell of it already, and we know it's possibly something that smells good. Then after that, when we were instructed to put the biscuit into our mouth with one bite, we were clearly instructed not to swallow it. But yet, maybe some of us, on the first bite, we already swallow half, second bite, swallow the whole thing already. That's what I did. So actually, it's some kind of a hormone whereby we will have a sense of reward, and then the moment we put it in our mouth, immediately we swallow it.
Yeah, we are the habit machines. We are driven by the habits. Yeah, we are.
I think it's natural. For me, it's natural.
Not that nothing is wrong. Let me tell you that in deep, that is what I am trying to share with you all. No, we are not responsible for anything, but it's a matter of understanding, because these things have been established in, let's say, previous lives. So now we are in the process of understanding why these things were established at that time due to the ignorance.
You know why it's natural? When I was small, I have been spoon-fed until about 5-6 years old. Wow. Because I eat so slowly that, mom and dad will, my older sisters will then feed me. And the way they feed me, these days, they would not be approved. They would chew the rice for me first, and then take it out and feed to me.
Yeah.
I don't know whether your family would have done that last time, but I don't think people have done that these days.
Yeah, it's very rare, yes.
But
that's a good, yeah, he has a good experience.
And then they don't swallow, they take it out, and then that's how I survive. So, coming here, I have to take 2 bites and swallow.
Yeah, the other thing, yes. The other thing I want to tell you is, when you are mindfully eating, that you have to let it mix with the saliva. Then it is easy. That why teeth are there? Just to bite. And why saliva are there? Just to mix. We are not doing such everything. We are just becoming the slave of the habits. And just things are happening. So then digestion is not happening properly. It has to mix well with the saliva. So then when it goes to the stomach, the hormones, the chemicals are coming and digestion is happening properly. There are so many things we can discuss. Now it's 10:45, right? So time is up. So which means that we can't do walking meditation even, let's say, if we get another time. So I hope that you enjoy the session. So then let's wind up the session. And I hope you learn something. Keep on practicing. This is my, I think, last session. If you have any questions, I think 27th and 5th, we will be doing further meditation programs 2 Sundays. Yeah, so please join.